grew up watching fights on free TV as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Now your son's fighting on NBC. From a personal perspective, what does that mean to you in your heart to see your son kind of doing what the old timers did in the 50s and 60s?
You know what, it means a lot, man, because I used to sit there with my dad and watch other great fights, you know, when I was younger, you know, so, you know, it's a great thing, it's coming back, you know, NBC, and, you know, I love it, man. It's great.
Did you think you'd live to see this day where fights would be on free TV, quality fights like Roberts against Thurman, Broner's fight, Mara's, and some of these other ones they've got?
Oh yeah, because you know, everybody gets to watch it. A lot of people out there, you know, they can't afford HBO. Someone can't afford a pay-per-view, you know. So everybody's watching it, and everybody's gonna love it, you know. So that's cool, you know. That's good for other people out there.
Could you see the difference the way Robert trained for this fight compared to his fight with Mayweather and other fights before?
Oh man, you know, me and Robert went back to the drawing board, man, and me and him had a talk, and I go, you know what, son, I'm tired of you just trying to bang with these guys, man. You know, let's get back to what got us here, the boxing, you know, and we're gonna do what it takes, you know. He can already trade in there. He can box, he can brawl, he can do everything. So you know, so we got a game plan where, you know, we're ready for whatever comes up. We're not just working on one thing, you know. So if he's gonna box, we're gonna box. He's gonna brawl, we're gonna brawl. So we're gonna be ready for everything.
Do you expect Thurman to box though? I would.
Well, I think he's gonna box Robert, but you know, he ain't no Mayweather, man. He ain't no Mayweather. He ain't fights with Mayweather. We learned that from Mayweather. You know, he's a fast fighter. He's quick, he's smart. He knows how to adjust good. So you know, it was a learning experience for us. You know, and that was great for us. Because you know what, we learned from the best. So now, you know, we got a game plan for Thurman, and everybody's gonna be surprised when they see Robert in the ring.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a real round-up fighter, man.
You said you expect to see Keith runtime Thurman in this fight.
Well, that's what I'm looking at, man. I think he's gonna run, but you know, it all depends, man. See the way he's gonna come in, you know. So you never know. So we train for everything. Like Floyd Mayweather said, how do you want it, toe to toe? So we train for toe to toe, and it was a little bit my fault because I was training him to go toe to toe with Floyd Mayweather. That was a little thing that he threw in there. But once he felt Robert's power, he didn't go toe to toe. He ran. He ran almost for 12 rounds. So you know what? Once he felt Robert's power, he ran. So that's why we're training for everything now. We're not. I don't listen to what they're gonna do. What happens if he don't run? He's there, and we're practicing. You know, trying to chase, and he's gonna stay there and trade with Robert. So we gotta be ready for everything.
Were you surprised at how well he bounced back from the Koenji fight?
Oh yeah.
That was a tough fight.
Oh, it was. That was a big guy, man. He was a real big guy, you know. And Robert hadn't fought for a while, you know. But that was a good fight for Robert. He got 12 rounds in, and you know, we were ready to go for the next step.
You also showed people you still got that warrior mentality.
Oh, yeah.
I know from your perspective, that's really important.
Oh yeah.
You can't fight for him once he steps in the ring.
That's it.
But he definitely showed that night that he still had that part of it.
Oh yeah, you know.
We're talking about your warrior mentality and so dangerous, and how you hung in there for the brutal, tough round for that guy.
Yeah.
You gave as good as you got.
And you know, my son, you know, he's a little hard-headed sometimes, you know, and he wants to do what he wants to do, but
Mayweather, man.
But you know, I told my son, you know, from now on, we're gonna get a game plan going for this fight, and we got it going. You know, we're gonna be ready.